Oh, Black Souls is coming to Steam. I hope nothing wacky and uncharacteristic happens. Yes, I am well aware the Steam port is old news, but I had other matters to attend to in July. Originally, I was just planning to make a quick and dirty video to give my views on said Steam port, but then Steam decided to cut themselves to payment companies and have updated their rules to remove adult games if said companies try hard enough about them. And they've already removed plenty. I will get into the new Steam policies and their consequences, but first I'm going to go into the issues a Steamport potentially would have had prior to the rules change. If you scroll to the bottom of the Black Soul Steamport page, there will be a list of content warnings, and sexual violence is not listed, just general extreme violence. While the tags do say sexual content, these are user-defined and shouldn't be trusted. Steamport is published by Otaku Plan, who have published plenty of H games onto Steam. Some of these do have sexual related content warnings, and Otaku Plan does sell patches for censored games on their website. The warnings are set by the devs, not the publishers, so it really is a coin toss if it's going to be censored or not. There have been some rumours of some Otaku Plan games still being censored with the patch, but these are just like a couple of random people on Steam, so take this with a massive pinch of salt. Then, of course, July 16th rolled around and Black Soul's fate was pretty much sealed. On this fateful day, thanks to pressure from Australian quote-unquote activist group Collective Shout, a foul concoction of feminism and Christian Puritanism guarantees to make everyone on each corner of the political compass look upon them with disgust. Steam updated their policies, banning content that may violate the rules and standards set forth by Steam's payment processors and related card networks and banks, in particular certain kinds of adult content. These rules change don't explain what kind of adult content is now banned, but on the day of the rule change, a factor of incest hate games were removed, in particular sex simulator games. So incest is now banned, it's safe to assume lolly and shota will be banned as well, also along with rape. Yes, there are still some incest games on Steam, but you should assume they slipped the net rather than those games have just been deliberately spared. So not only is the game going to be censored, parts of the game's story will have to be cut out as a result of said censorships, such as ending C. And of course there's even worse implications for Black Souls 2. You could argue they could all just replace the Leaf Choker C with ending C with text, but in Black Souls 2, a massive chunk of the game's story and lore is in the H scenes. The unnamed ending, the scene with Jabberwock, certain character events, ending F, ending H, certain character designs such as the crawling one, and Jub Jub, are they too hot for Steam? What about the visual novel section, you know, the section of the game where Grimm is stalked by the manifestation of his lost phallus and paedophilia, and has to fuck kids to get the good ending, break out of the fucking simulation? That will have to be completely defanged, ruining the impact section of the game had. What about Dead Red Hood? When that comes out, it's said the prostitution is literally a main feature of the game. Be able to prostitute yourself for information, and also being danger of rape from enemies and shit like that. If that game just is going to be completely like neutered now, look, if it can't be put on DL site, then what's going to happen to its development? Now, even the retards that argue, oh, H scenes are necessary in this H game, could at least see how much the removal of them would neuter the game's story. Will the game just be on headpat mode? They should at least be able to say the word rape in the dialogue boxes, right? Oh, these guys went after shit like Detroit Become Human of all things. I don't even think that will make it into the game. Now, like the other games they've published, Otaku Plan could always just release a patch to uncensor the game. Problem solved, right? Well, that's still not entirely foolproof. The new TOS change is very vague, and censored games or external patches could still fall afoul, as they're basically just trying to skirt the rules. NSFW mods can already be removed if enough people report them, being in some kind of weird grey area. All it takes is some blabbering and it's game over. And let's assume the game will still be around to patch. The initial ban wave took out safe for work investigation game Trails of Innocence. There's no guarantee the censored version will slip under the radar as well. Now, censorship will gut the game's content completely, and that leads to the other problem of Black Souls coming to Steam: tourists. Obviously, the game won't blow up straight away, but all it takes is a few shithead YouTubers to make videos on it and the floodgates will open. The game is no longer for sale on DLSi, as mentioned prior, so most are going to play the censored version on Steam, and won't see the full content of Black Souls and the upcoming Dead Red Hood if this development doesn't get cancelled by the new censorship policies. I won't see the full content it has to offer, and it won't get filtered out by the rape and the lolly scenes. Gatekeeping can only do so much. Even the Fear and Hunger fandom had a problem with fans claiming that doing certain actions such as selling the girl to Pocket Cat game is problematic, and that's not even a hate game. We'll be stuck with a wave of fans with no interest in the actual game, who have made it a moral imperative not engage with the game other than go, wow, that's crazy, diddy-ass game, am I right? This game is not like us. Complete ironic detachment and harassing actual fans who care. Of course, there will still be a tourist problem without the censorship, but it would only exacerbate the issue. Steam hasn't been the only victim of payment processor meddling. itch.io also had to remove all nsfw content, and most of you will be well aware that this is why DLSite had the point system instead of accepting Visa or MasterCard. All hope is not lost though. The ACLU is using discrimination laws to argue that Visa and MasterCard are discriminating against sex workers, and have launched a petition to get MasterCard to end its anti-adult content policies. As of writing, over 160,000 Yanks have signed, and if you're a Yank, you can sign it too. Link will be in the description. And also as of writing this script, MasterCard has released a statement blaming Steam for the policy change. Valve has rebuked this, saying that MasterCard used payment processors as a middleman to strong-arm them into changing their TOS. Of course, the statement came as a result of our fellow gamers calling MasterCard to complain, and it seems to be working. If they keep up the pressure, MasterCard could fold. I'll leave details up on stream for any Yankee viewers of mine if they want to leave complaints as well. Thank you for watching. Please comment down below, like if you enjoyed the video, or dislike for a load of shit. There'll be another one out this month. Yeah, sorry. I was intending to do this in July, but I was too busy with art fight and shit. I just wanted to get this out. Just quick and dirty video on the Steam port, really. It did be a bit more than that. There'll be another theory video out this month. I'll be seeing you in the next one. Bye-bye.